Part 2. Soon, and Fluttershy's Fluttershy stepped. Oh!
Am I allowed to step outside?
Huh?
I'm just sorry, but it seems to me that this fanfic seems convinced that I don't even step outside anymore. I'm just wondering if it's okay for me to step outside and I'm not too scared. I'm not too frightened. I'm not too horrified by the outside world. I'm not too scared of being allergic to something.
Oh, Fluttershy, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Right. I know. It's okay. No, I'll continue with the scene because my feelings don't matter, right? It's always Fluttershy the coward, Fluttershy the scaredy cat. I know my own weaknesses. I know my own downfalls. So, I'm fine, really. I'm fine. I would love to be known as Fluttershy the healer, or, hey Fluttershy, great job at taking care of those animals. But no, I don't get that, do I? Not at all. I would have been fine, really. But this fic, it was the worst. I stuttered every line. I did nothing during the final fight. I barely had any screen time. This thing is a monster.
Do you see what you did to her, Fic? Did you really see what you did to her? We trusted you, Fic. We trusted you. And you have done probably the worst performance of Fluttershy I've ever seen. Now look, Eris, he's hiding in her cottage crying. Rainbow Dash, I'm going to see if I can't salvage the rest of the scene without her. How about you go and talk to her?
Sure.
Hey, Flutters?
Go away. I'm just a little doll, alright? Everybody can see it. I know it. I'm so sorry for being the shy one. Go ahead. Just do the rest of the fic without me.
Flutters, you know I can't do that when you're like this.
No, Rainbow. Everybody's expecting this chapter. We're almost done with the story. This is the last one. You should
be there for my friends like I've always been.
Rainbow, could you give me a wing hug, please?
Sure. Come here under Dashie's wing. Look, I know this fic wasn't exactly kind to you.
A lot of fanfics tend to. It's always Fluttershy the scaredy cat. I get to be the DOD. Nothing more. I would love to be known for my medical expertise, you know.
I get that.
The worst thing that hurts the most, I'm used to it when it comes to Myken. I'm used to it when it comes to bad fanfics. I'm used to it. I know how they treat me. I'm fine. But then I get to a good fic, and I think to myself, okay, maybe this fanfic will be good and treat me respectfully. Oh, they treated me all right. Treated me like a doll that does need to be saved. I thought, hey, I get to spend time doing stuff. What did I spend time doing? Hiding behind Celestia Cadence like a freaking coward. Everything about me was ignored just so I could be, oh. I stuttered every line, Rainbow. Every line. I didn't have a single normal speaking line this whole fic. I just wanted to spend time with Cream. Maybe, maybe take care of her while Vanilla's gone. Maybe play with cheese or something. Maybe talk with Tails. Have some character building moments with him. But I didn't. I didn't, Rainbow Dash. I got nothing in this whole entire fic. Just like I've done so many times. That's all I am, aren't I? Just a weak little waif who gets to be put in the romantic category. Or just tied up and locked up and expected to be saved by you. Flutters. You know that's not true. In 7 days of sunny June, you're doing good. I'm human there. That's human meat, not bony meat. There've been a couple other fics. You know that. Look, Flutters, we all got downgraded in this story. Twilight should have been doing more rather than just shying away and cowering every 5 seconds. Applejack should have been more than cardboard. I should have been the main character over Twilight. Did you see me? I started this whole fic off, but the moment Twilight came in, it was all, oh, Twilight's feelings are more important. Twilight. And you saw what they've done to Rarity and Pinkie. That's true. It's just, I wish more people would know, but it seems like nobody really knows how to write me. Plenty of people do, Flutters. It's just, a lot of people want more of the action, like me, or the cool family moments, like Applejack. For you, not everybody wants the calm, quiet parts of it. Nobody wants the medical parts. I reread one of my favorite light novels, Melancholy of Haruhi. I realized I'm a lot like Mikuru, and even she does more than me. Mikuru, the teenager who gets accosted by her best friend. I just realized that. Yeah. I know, a lot of people do that. But like I said, that's because not everybody wants to do the medical stuff or the animal stuff. They want action. They want, kicking Cheesley butt. That's just not you. You're a healer, Flutters. You're a protector. A good fanfic would have had you done that, would have embraced that, but not everybody can. Shoot. Even the show writers forget that sometimes. Really? You're scared of the dark? You have nocturnal animals, for crying out loud. How are you supposed to take care of them? Just walk around with your eyes closed or something? Or what? Hope and pray that your lemurs will recognize the sound of your voice as you feed them? Maybe. They do have good hearing,
Exactly my point. The writers even forgot that I have my limits to my breaking, but apparently, for the sake of a joke, I gotta throw that out the window. And so many writers and fans just want you to immediately jump out of your shell and get ready. But when they realize you can't, they just put you back in.
But that doesn't really happen. Trauma doesn't go away instantaneously like that. It takes years, sometimes a lifetime, to work through your pains and emotional drama. It just doesn't vanish, and there are other ways to explore my shyness. That's what the writers were doing.
Exactly. But those people don't listen.
Letters, you're a tough pony to write for.
So you gotta look at the good ones as the people who seem to know what they're doing. That they push themselves and worked hard to actually learn how to write for you. They actually know who you are deep inside.
I suppose so.
And those people who know how to write for you, those are the really good writers. People like The Descendant, Wanderer D, And, shoot, even Legendbringer, as much of an idiot as he can be, knows how to write for you. You gotta stand up for that.
Yeah. Thank you, Rainbow Dash. You're always my best friend.
Hey, I'm the only of loyalty, remember? Always gotta look out for you. Now come on, let's finish this half a year fic off properly and let Martial Art Freezer do his review, huh?
Okay, Rainbow. Well, what scene did he say he was doing next?
I think he said he was going to do Rarity.
Oh no, he can't go to Rarity's.
Why not?
She's a little peeved.
With strong language like that, I'm scared what to find. Trix? We got another scene to do with Rarity. Why does it look like her door's closed? Her door is closed. Trixie doesn't think you should open it. Oh, no. We skipped Fluttershy scene. We're doing Rarities. Now, come on. We gotta finish this and... Oh, that miserable, no good 8th grade diet! Trix? What's going on? Yeah, Trixie wanted to tell you. Rarity's talking with her lawyer. Oh, no. She's kind of a little perturbed at her treatment in this fic. But she got to do some action scenes. Yes, she got to do some action scenes. But have you ever considered that for most of it, she was acted as a greedy, callous, materialistic bear? Oh, Snikes. And she's taking this out on the lawyer, the fic, and who else? Almost every other bad fic writer that we've had to encounter on this show. Oh boy. Do you think she's calmed down enough to do the scene? I don't know. Open the door again. And furthermore, if I see that stupid Desanian one more time, So, yeah, Trix, so let's move on to Applejack, shall we? Yes, let's.
Oh, come on, boy, Macintosh. Applejack and I want you to come with.
Apple Bloom exclaimed. Nope. Applejack tried over.
Come on, Blake, Mac, don't be like that. You got a lot of work this week, but that's all you've been doing. Work. Just come with us to Plagueis Park and one line for a bit. You'll do some good.
Big Macintosh said, Parties aren't my thing, Applejack. I mean, yeah, I'll attend the Sonic's birthday party, but... Applejack come off, but nothing. Rain Smith said we gotta go to the party as long as we finish up all our chores, and we did. So he's taking her afternoon nap. Well, no, we'll keep an hour whilst we were gone. She got on his face as he continued, and they'll start giving me that nonsense about getting started early on tomorrow's chores. It ain't gonna feel right living you here while we're partying, so you're going, got it? Big Macintosh stared at her carefully for a few moments before relenting. Yup. Applejack nodded. Alright, Elaine, just one. This'll be good for you. With that, she turned and started making her way towards Apple Bloom, trying eagerly on her right side. Big Macintosh stayed where he was for a moment before walking with them. Meanwhile, at Golden Oaks Library... So, cousin, care to show me the elements? Is that a red wizard? Oh. Twilight. No, Sparkles. I told you for the 1,000th time. No, you can't see the... Oh, hi, Martial Art Freezer. Yeah, Twilight, ready for your scene? After I'm done talking to my cousin, sure. I assume you probably saw Fluttershy and Rarity? Yeah, they're a little mad. Just a little. Before you started, I wanted to send you a letter, but you seem to have been busy elsewhere. Yeah. Don't ask. Just know it was classes at a certain magical college in another dimension. Just finish up your business here. Me and Trixie will wait. Alright. Give me a moment.
You know, Trix, I have a feeling some of the girls are a little miffed and a little angry about this whole thing. Well, we have been doing this for half a year, and what have they had to show for it?
Really, if you think about it, nothing much. I mean, Applejack was practically cardboard. Rainbow Dash should have been the main character, but gone, as you can see. Yeah. And Twilight barely got to do anything other than fire some mandatory magic spells. It was just pew pew, pew pew all the time.
So, what do you want to do to make up for it?
I say let's do some one-shots. And then we can do something special for the Luniverse.
Special? Define special.
Well, I was thinking... It's Power Rangers 30th.
Correct. Oh, that thick.
Yeah, that thick.
Oh, goody. Ooh, then maybe we could probably talk to some of the people on fanfiction.net about a certain Power Rangers fic you've been wanting to showcase for a while.
Yeah, let's try to give the girls some form of break. Because it sounds like they've been really mad at some of the things that have happened recently.
Well, it's not like we haven't had any good stories with them being heroes. What about getting back on our hose? We did that.
Yeah, a year ago, Trix.
The last time we did anything in the Canonverse that was even remotely connected to them
was Rover Initiative.
That was it.
The rest of the time for the last year, we did nothing with them other than, you know, maybe a casual guest appearance on Luniverse.
Oh, wait. Surely
we also did Alcorundrum as a joke because I just wanted to mess around with Reality Check for a bit and just make fun of him for a while. And we kind of did that several times. We made fun of several bad fics. If we want to go further, the last time we actually did anything with them going off on adventures, well,
do you really want to count you?
You're right. I try my best not to. So, if you really want to go further back, the last time Dave had a long epic quest was Sunset of Time. And that was 2 years ago. So yeah, I can kind of see why some of them are a little annoyed. I mean, it's not like I've ignored them. It's just that I can see why some of them are annoyed that it seems like the past few hero fics that they've gone on adventures with, they haven't had a chance to do anything other than just lay around. The last time anything was canon adjacent was a fun little D&D story. Even ignoring Reality Check. I just wanted to focus on the other stories for a while, so yeah, maybe sooner or later I'll do something with them for a bit.
Yes, that would kind of feels better.
Besides, after something as epic as Sunset in Time, they probably needed a little bit of a 2-year break. And it's not like I don't have a couple of fics for them to on standby for them to really go off on an adventure with.
Oh no. We all know that. Alright, Legend, I'm ready.
Ready to get over to Pinky?
Yeah.
Hey, Twilight.
Are you girls mad with me? Oh, no. This is your channel. This is your studio. You need to branch out and tell other stories. It's how we grow. And I know that sometimes you'll always encounter a fic where we're treated like slime, but there have been plenty of others. I look forward to the next time we do something adventurous at Sunset in Time. Like that one fanfic where Sunset switches places with me. Oh, that? Yeah, I mean, there was a story that was supposed to be set up, but... Or... there's that Twixie fic you've been wanting to do.
Twixie? What?
Nothing, Drex. We'll discuss that later.
You and me. Studio. 10 o'clock. Bring your armor.
But, quite frankly, I'm also looking forward to seeing some of the other adventure fics you got for the others. I just be careful with how sometimes they're treated. Not every fic's going to be like Sunset in Time. I know. But hey, we still got plenty of adventures left. Now come on, let's see what Party Pinky's got going. Right. Hey, does it seem a little darker to you?
Click.
Surprise! Pinky, I thought you'd be a little more mad like Rarity and Fluttershy are.
Nope. Oh, sure, I got turned into a glutton. My mind got lobotomized. But I got all the free cake I can eat. I got all the free candy I can eat. I got to be silly and ridiculous. Granted, not all my jokes landed, but it was still fun. Cinnamon roll?
Sure,
Deku?
Hi.
Tanjiro? I got 2 of them.
Oh. Pinks, that joke was bad and you know it.
Here's the real cinnamon rolls.
I just thought you'd be a little more, peeved. I mean, this fic didn't exactly do you any justice.
You're right. But I'm a little bit wacky. It's hard to do me right. Or do me straight.
Pinky, aren't you?
You'll never know. Only me, the creators, and Lauren Faust herself knows. Oh, don't worry. I asked Jasper Pie to bring you some pizza.
Oh, not Jasper's. Fine. At least it's pizza.
And here's your hot popping hot pizza.
Thanks, Pinks. Ham, pineapple, and everything on it. Oh my gosh. Come here, you lovely New York delicacy.
Alright, I'm here, and I brought a couple of goodies.
Sadly, New York pizza, you and I will have to hold off for now. But don't worry, my darling. You and I will be joining with our lovely little threesome, my lovely Dr. Pepper. Masa, I am so sorry. I had to let off some steam, as it were. Is this the time for us to do some finishing touches with the chapter? Yeah, Rarity, we're getting close to the end. I think the next line's got you guys going over some moral that was supposed to pop up in this fic. Even though I feel like it was one that's a little overblown and overdone.
Oh, are we doing the moral?
Oh, hey Flyers. Listen, I know the past few fics hadn't given you a chance to do anything, and
No, it's alright. I'm fine, really.
no, it's my fault, Fluttershy.
No, it's mine.
No, it's mine.
Oh, well, you two just get over it. You're both sorry. Move on.
I mean, I get it, girls. It's not me who has to star in these fics. And I know that if it was me, you guys would be mad too. You'd be angry. I'd be angry and wanting to rant out. I get that. All I do is just present these fics to the people who are listening to this channel and give them the stories and present the magic that is my voice and
giving you guys a chance to act these things out and give my opinions. Well, me and the other guys who work at the studio, Dinobot, Trixie, Jason, and the rest of the gang who show up whenever I have my Planeswalker ring turned on. But I get it. I get sometimes you guys get mad. So all I can do is apologize for how sometimes these fics forget what wonderful and great characters you are. It's like this. Some of these fics just want to do you bad, and all I can do is just point out the wrongness. Alright, we know the people listening to this know who we really are. You just gotta find the right material, and we jump right in. And if not, well, we enjoy watching you tear it apart. Telling you how true, I think that's part of the reason why this has been so highly viewed lately. It was either because of the Sonic stuff, or because everybody likes watching me tear stupidity apart. So, what else do we got left to do in this chapter? Well, according to the rest of the script, it's just a bunch of platitudes, us making forgiveness, even though you guys don't really need it. Yeah. So, wanna wrap this up? Of course. Let's do this right, folks. Review time! Trixie, let's get to the studio. Right behind you. Okay, so, as you may have heard, yeah, this fic isn't exactly the worst we've had on this channel. I don't think this is the worst crossover we've done on this channel. That would either be Luffy's Adventures in Equestria or Dark-Sided Dimensions. It's hard to choice. But it still has a lot of problems. First of all, it's this whole entire gaming bit. Now, making a story or a movie closer to the games isn't a bad thing. Sometimes it can work really well. Like, say, the Mario movie. It does it really well. It gives you a feeling of actually watching a story based off the games. That's fine. It works really well. But as always, there's gotta be talent. But what I loved about Sonic, and why I love Satam more than Super Show, and why I love Satam so much to this day, is that Satam took the basics of Sonic and expanded on it. Hell, even Ian Flynn, Mr. I've won the Phantom Lottery as much as you can, has shown how you can put the Freedom Fighters and the basis of Satam into the Sonic game world. That's fine. I would love to see the third movie end with a introduction to Satam. But what I love about Sonic is that it's able to do its own thing. It's able to be its own creation. Sometimes this is fine. This sometimes works. Like for something as basic as a Sonic game. But when you actually have something that has plot and continuity, you do want to stick to it. That's the difference. But then there are times when you take it too far. Like, for instance, referring everything as the homing attack. Now to think about it, the other reason why Mario works is because Mario breaks the fourth wall in the game so many times and actually talks about game mechanics anyway, so. But referring to other things as stuff you would see in the game, it starts taking me, personally, out of the action, and it makes me start thinking I should be playing Sonic Generations. Considering I love that game, I should be. Followed by Sonic Frontiers. Because that's my favorite Sonic 3D game right about now. Which leads me to the other problem with the Sonic half of things. Is Gaia Sonic's characterization. Again, this is what happens when you focus too much on a game. Sonic becomes stiff as cardboard. We take Sonic's cocky attitude, instead of having him snark, make fun of Robotnik, Discord, and others a little bit more often, and stuff like that, I just made him this supportive, bland character that doesn't feel like Sonic to me. And don't get me wrong, there are still some positives to this. This makes Sonic a good character, a good support, friendly, and has all the good sides of his personality that I love. But there should be some more downsides. There should be more points where Sonic is willing to race with Rainbow Dash or have more interactions with Rainbow. Why wasn't he interacting with Rainbow? Why was he stuck talking with Twilight the entire story? Sonic should have more time showing off where he's a brother, but a lot of times, all these bits where Sonic is talking to Rainbow Dash and others and moralizing feels less Sonic-y and more like Superman talking to these guys. I want Wally West. I don't want Barry Allen. Much to the chagrin of certain Barry Allen fans. Which means, interesting enough, the only Sonic character that really got the chance to shine and show off his many sides of his personality was my boy Shadow. But then again, this is Shadow we're talking about, who is probably beating up the animators rhetorically as we speak. Sorry, boys. But you couldn't even animate his poof. How is that possible? Now, I will give Robotnik credit, though. He's shown magnificently. Cruel, cunning, conniving. The only thing that was missing was making a metal Twilight. What a missed opportunity! He should have made a metal Twilight to really mess with everybody, and you, the audience. You could have done so much more, but you chose not to. And some of these worlds I got really weirded out about. Plus, you showed us all these different versions of Sonic, but no Hyper? Darn it, Hyper was going to show up in Sonic Frontiers. You are not bounded by that limit of not giving us Hypersonic. And no, guys, just because Sonic has Hyper will not put down Supersonic. That will be in your only stupid minds. You could always say Hyper is too exhausting or too powerful for Sonic to always go in 24/7. That Super is his main body, but Hyper is just the next stage. But only under special conditions. There, boom, done. Which brings me to the pony side of things, and sadly, this is where the fic really suffers. Because it feels like this fic was spending more time trying to bring in every single little reference to all 3 seasons of MLP at the time as it possibly can. And I don't know about you, but that's annoying. Because all I can hear right now is somebody poking me in the shoulder or poking me in the back going, Hey, recognize this, recognize this, recognize this, recognize this. Yes, I recognize this. I'm a fan of the show too. Which, I don't think I need to tell you, but that is annoying. That can be very, very perturbing and you don't want to hear it. You just want to sit and watch the story. And sadly, with all these appearances by the other characters, this means the main 6 got zilts in the character development part. Rarity, Fluttershy, and Pinkie got the worst of it. Even though they shouldn't have had to. I've already shown you, the girls have already shown you how mad they've gotten, well, except for Pinkie, and I'm quite mad too. You took Fluttershy, and instead of giving us Fluttershy's excellent character, you made her a DID. You took away Rarity's character, just made her greedy, everything she's not. And you took away Pinkie Pie's character. Instead of understanding what makes her work, you just made her a glutton. And that's not funny. Pinkie should be funny. She should be silly. She should have fun. She should have a little over-the-top scene where she tells us about her adventures where she does something random. It should be a free-spirited, fun gag. Not whatever it was in this fic. And the other 3, they were done a little bit better, but not by much. Twilight eventually became unrecognizable. All she did was barely anything. because the author didn't want to learn new spells that he could give Twilight. Just pick up a D&D book. Applejack. She was there, wasn't she, Trixie? Trixie's pretty positive. And Rainbow Dash apparently lost her main character status. Don't know why. A Discord. Okay, guys. You want to know how you can tell if you're good for writing Discord? Sit down and watch all 3 Aladdin movies. Return of Jafar, The King of Thieves, and the first movie. If at any moment you watch this and your first question is to question any of the pop culture references from the genie, if you so much as ask how he knows even one of those things, stop writing for Discord. You're not good at it. Because you're thinking too much in the box. You shouldn't be in the box when it comes to writing Discord. You should be out of the box. You should be thinking of something silly. You should be thinking of something random. You should be thinking of something fun. You should be sitting there thinking, how does that pop culture reference work? Because in the end, nobody's going to care because you're going to be too busy laughing. It's like with his tortures, which were boring, dull, and uninteresting. You should do something that messes with the mind. If you can't think of something that messes with you psychologically, even basic, stop writing and walk away. You're not good at it. The fight, of course, just means that the end fight was kind of dull and uninteresting, as everybody else was just cheerleaders. Now, the other fights, they were cool. They actually combined the others well. The story was also kind of fun and decent. Whenever it stopped trying to over-explain things, it was fun. And if I were playing a video game, this would be hilarious. But in the end, this is decent, but not my personal favorite. Well, one down, thousands more to go. Next time, I got some one-shots to pull. See you then.